Global superstar Kim Jin, better known as Jin of BTS, was officially appointed as South Korea's cultural ambassador to Italy, marking a historic milestone in his post-military career. The ceremony, held at the Korean embassy in Rome, was attended by diplomats, cultural leaders, and media from both South Korea and Italy. The appointment underscores Jin's growing influence not only in the music and fashion industries, but also in the sphere of cultural diplomacy. Known worldwide as Worldwide Handsome, Jin has long been celebrated for his role in spreading Korean culture, from music and language to food and fashion. His recent appearances at Milan Fashion Week and his increasing ties with European luxury brands have further strengthened his international presence. During his acceptance speech, Jin expressed his gratitude, stating, "I am honored to serve as a bridge between Korea and Italy. Culture connects people in ways that politics cannot. I hope to share the beauty of Korean traditions while also learning from Italy's rich history of art, music, and cuisine." As part of his new role, Jin will be tasked with promoting cultural exchange programs between South Korea and Italy. This includes supporting Korean art exhibitions in Rome, culinary festivals featuring Korean cuisine, and student exchange programs focusing on music and creative arts. He will also collaborate with Italian institutions to create joint projects that highlight both countries' strengths in fashion and design. Analysts note that Jin's appointment comes at a time when K-pop is experiencing unprecedented popularity across Europe. Italy, known for its passion for opera, cinema, and fashion, has seen a growing youth movement embracing Korean entertainment, from BTS's music to K-dramas and Korean skincare products. Officials believe that Jin's presence as an ambassador will help solidify cultural ties and boost tourism in both nations. Fans, meanwhile, have flooded social media with hashtags like Ambassador Jin and Korea-Italy Bridge, celebrating the milestone. Many expressed pride in seeing Jin take on a role that highlights his maturity and leadership beyond the stage. This appointment also marks another chapter in BTS's legacy as cultural icons who have consistently used their influence to foster global unity and cross-cultural understanding. Jin's new journey as South Korea's cultural ambassador to Italy is not only a personal achievement, but also a testament to the power of cultural diplomacy in the modern era. The announcement of Jin's ambassadorship sparked a wave of reactions across international media. Italian outlets described the appointment as a strategic cultural bridge, noting that Korea's decision to send one of its most beloved cultural figures was a bold and effective move. La Repubblica wrote, "Jin embodies the essence of contemporary Korea, modern, creative, and deeply rooted in tradition. His role will redefine how Italians perceive Korean culture in the coming decade." Korean media, on the other hand, praised Jin for taking on responsibilities that go beyond his career as a performer. Commentators pointed out that this step elevates him from being a global pop star to a public figure with diplomatic influence. Jin's appointment shows how cultural soft power has become just as crucial as political or economic strategies, said Professor Lee Hae-jin, a cultural diplomacy expert at Seoul National University. Fans worldwide expressed overwhelming pride in Jin's achievement. Armies in Italy organized a celebratory event in Rome, where fans gathered in front of the Korean embassy holding banners that read, "Worldwide Ambassador" and "Italy welcomes Jin." In Seoul, LED billboards in Gangnam lit up with congratulatory messages, while online, hashtags such as Ambassador Jin and Jin for Culture dominated Twitter's global trends within hours of the announcement. Some fans highlighted the symbolism of his appointment, noting that BTS has often spoken about breaking barriers and connecting people globally. One fan commented on social media, "This is not just Jin's win, it's a victory for armies who have always believed in BTS's power to unite the world through culture." As part of his ambassadorship, Jin is expected to lead several initiatives over the next year. Key programs already confirmed include Korean-Italian Cultural Festival 2026, a week-long celebration featuring Korean food, traditional performances, and K-pop showcases in Florence. Joint fashion collaboration, a project between Korean designers and Italian fashion houses, where Jin will serve as a special advisor and spokesperson, educational exchange program, scholarships for Italian students to study music and performing arts in Seoul, with reciprocal opportunities for Korean students in Rome, and art and film showcase, special exhibitions of Korean contemporary art and film screenings across major Italian cities, curated under Jin's ambassadorial vision. Jin's new role also feeds into a larger narrative surrounding BTS. As the group prepares for a long-anticipated reunion in 2026, experts believe that each member's individual achievements will strengthen BTS's collective influence. With Jin now positioned in a diplomatic capacity, RM leading academic initiatives, and Jimin recently collaborating in global charity campaigns, the group's cultural impact extends well beyond the music industry. In many ways, Jin's appointment reflects the South Korean government's recognition of BTS as global assets in cultural diplomacy. An official from the Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism commented, "Artists like Jin are living proof that culture can open doors in ways that politics cannot. His role will not only enhance Korea's soft power, but also create lasting bonds with Italy." Jin is scheduled to attend his first official event as ambassador next month in Rome, where he will inaugurate a special exhibition titled Echoes of Korea, featuring traditional hanbok fashion and contemporary Korean art. Later this year, he will also be present at the Venice Biennale as an honorary guest, representing Korea in one of the world's most prestigious art events. For Jin, who once dreamed of simply singing on stage, this new chapter is a remarkable evolution. He now stands as a figure who not only entertains, but also represents his nation on the global stage. His journey as South Korea's cultural ambassador to Italy signals a future where pop culture and diplomacy walk hand in hand, bridging continents, people, and hearts. Following the official ceremony in Rome, Jin sat down with selected media representatives for a short Q&A session, offering a glimpse into how he perceives his new responsibilities. Despite the grandeur of the event, Jin appeared calm, humble, and characteristically witty, reminding everyone that behind the title of ambassador still lies the approachable, warm-hearted artist fans adore. When asked how he felt about representing South Korea in such an official role, Jin replied with a smile, "It's both an honor and a huge responsibility. I've always believed music and culture can make people feel closer, even when they speak different languages. Now, I want to use that belief in a new way, to create real opportunities for exchange between Korea and Italy." He also mentioned that his own passion for cooking and gastronomy might play a role in his upcoming projects. "I love Italian food, pasta, pizza, gelato, but I also want Italians to try Korean dishes beyond what they already know. Imagine a festival where Italians can learn how to cook kimchi or taste authentic Korean barbecue alongside Italian wine. That's the kind of cultural sharing I dream about." Jin's appointment also reflects his unique position at the intersection of music, fashion, and cultural identity. His highly publicized presence at Milan Fashion Week earlier this year left a lasting impression on Italian designers. Several houses have reportedly approached him for collaborative projects that merge Korean craftsmanship with Italian design heritage. Jin represents elegance, authenticity, and modernity. "He is not just a singer, he is a global symbol of creativity," said Giulia Morandi, a Milan-based fashion critic. His role as cultural ambassador feels natural. He can stand in a Gucci runway one day and promote Korean traditional attire the next. In music, Italian institutions are exploring potential partnerships with the Korean entertainment industry to host joint concerts and workshops. While Jin has not confirmed whether he will perform in an official capacity during his ambassadorship, sources suggest that discussions are underway for a special Korea-Italy friendship concert in Rome in 2026. Despite the diplomatic formality of his new role, Jin has not forgotten the people who have supported him since day one, his fans. During his media session, he acknowledged armies, saying, "Armies always find a way to be with me, no matter where I go. Even today, I saw fans outside waving flags and holding banners. Their love is the reason I have the courage to take on this responsibility. I want to make them proud, not just as an artist, but also as someone who can contribute to society." Diplomats present at the ceremony noted that Jin's natural ability to connect with people, whether through a song or a casual conversation, could become one of his greatest strengths as an ambassador. Unlike traditional figures in diplomacy, Jin brings with him a global fan base that transcends borders, religions, and ideologies. Jin's journey from K-pop idol to cultural ambassador demonstrates not only his personal growth, but also the evolving role of pop culture in global diplomacy. For South Korea, his appointment signifies a bold recognition of how artists can shape international relations in ways that are authentic, human, and profoundly impactful. As the world watches Jin step into this new chapter, one thing is certain: his influence is no longer confined to the stage. He is now, quite literally, a bridge between nations. One smile, one song, and one cultural exchange at a time.